Next is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, text number 5, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on February 25th, 1977, in Mayapur, India.
Prasadam le paditam tamadbhakam vilakka deva kripaya pariprata utthyaphata srismi adara parambijam kalahi vitasya dhyan pitamaya. So, devotee, he only knows the Supreme Lord and he offered obeisance. That is his qualification. Anyone can do that. Anyone can come here in the temple and offer obeisances. Where is the difficulty? Simply, one must have the sense that here is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna or Nrsimhadev, or any one of his multi-expansion. In this Shastra it is said, Advaita Yachyata Anadi Ananta Rupam. Krishna has Ananta Rupam. Therefore, every Rupa is expansion of Krishna's original Rupa. The original Rupa is Krishna. Krishna Su Bhagavan. Then there are so many Rupas, Rama, Nrsimha, Varaha, Balaram, Parasuram, Mean, Tortoise, Nrsimhadev. Ramadi Murti Sukala Niyamena Tishthan is always existing with different forms. Not that he is existing only in Krishna form. Every form, Ramadi Murtisu. The same example as we have given many times, just as the sun, time of sun, 24 hours. So, out of the 24 hours or 24 incarnations, any time is present. It is not that now it is say 8 o'clock, then 7 o'clock is finished. No, there is 7 o'clock in any other part of the world. Or 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock is also present. 12 o'clock is also present. We have got one watch given by Guru Tupa Maharaj. He has brought from Japan. It is very nice. Immediately you can see what is the time now in different places. Immediately. So all of them are existing. Therefore Krishna's Leela is called Nitya Leela. Not that one Leela is going on, other Leela is finished. No. Everything is existing, simultaneous. Therefore this word is used, Ramadi Murtisu. Ramadi Murtisu, Kala Niyamena. This Niyamena, exactly in due time, just like the sun, exactly. Formerly there was no watch, but by the shadow one could study. You can study now also, even now. In our childhood, we used to study by seeing the shadow. Now it is this time, and exactly the same time. So, Kala Niyamena Tishtha. Not that haphazardly. Now, this shadow is 1 o'clock here and next day 1 o'clock there. No, the same place you will find. Kala Niyamena Tishthan. Similarly, Krishna's Leela Niyamena Tishthan. Exactly. There are innumerable universes. Here Krishna is born. Now Krishna is taken by Vasudeva to Vrindavan. Same, immediately here born, Krishna has gone to Vrindavan. In another universe, Krishna is born. Krishna is born. I mean, in this way his Leela is going on. There is no cessation, neither there is any discrepancy of time. Exactly. Just like Krishna comes upon this earth once in Brahma's day. So many millions of years, Krishna will appear again. If not personally, by his expansion, Amshena, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will appear exactly in due course of time. Ramchandra will appear. Ramadimurti Sukalaniyamina Tishta. So, this Leela, Nishingadev, that is also exactly in time. The Sapadamulang Patitang Tam Ardhakam, very innocent child. An innocent child like Prahlad Maharaj, he can get so much mercy of Nishingadev, so fearful appearance of the Lord, that even Lakshmi could not approach. Astruta, Adristya Astruta Purva. There was no such form of the Lord. Even Lakshmi did not know. But Prahlad Maharaj, he is not afraid. He knows, here is my Lord. Just like the cub of a lion, he is not afraid of the lion. He immediately jumps to the head of the lion. Because he knows, it is my father, it is my mother. Similarly, Prahlad Maharaj is not afraid. Although Brahma and others, all demigods became afraid to approach the Lord, he simply, as an innocent child, came and offered his obeisance. Tamadbhakam, Vilokya. So, the God is not impersonal. Immediately he could understand, here is an innocent child. He has been harassed by his father so much, and now he is offering his obeisances unto me. Vilokya Deva Kripaya Pariprika. He become very much melted with mercy. The thing, everything is there. Don't think that God has no feeling, thinking, feeling. No, everything is there. Unless he has got sympathetic feeling in him, where we have got it. Because everything is coming from God. Janmadasya jata, athata brahma jigyasa. What is Brahma? Brahma means the original source of everything. That is Brihata, Bringanasya. So if this feeling is not there in God, then how can become this feeling? It's like if one innocent little child comes and offers some respect to us, immediately we become feelingly merciful. Here is a nice child. So that Krishna, Nishingadev, he also became paripluta, feelingly merciful, not ordinary merciful, feeling. How innocent this child is. So, feelingly, Uttyapa immediately got him up. My dear child, get up. And immediately put his hand on the head. Uttyapa tatsisni adadha karambujam. Karam means lotus hand, lotus palm. So these feelings are there. And he wanted, because this boy was built under such a big murti came from the Dham, the columns, and the father, gigantic father, is there. Naturally, he is little disturbed in mind. So therefore, vitrasya dhiyam krita abhayam. My dear child, don't be afraid. Everything is all right. I am present, and there is no fear. Be pacified. I will give you protection. So this is the exchange. So there is no need of becoming very learned man, Vedantist, and simply these things are required. You become innocent, accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and fall down at His lotus feet. Everything is complete. This is one. Simplicity. Simplicity. Believe in Krishna. As Krishna says, Matta parataram nanya kinchijasti. Believe it. There is no more superior authority than Krishna. And he says, Marmana bhava madbhakta madhyaji mang namaskar. This is the instance. This is the substance of all instance. Believe Krishna, the Supreme Personality. Here is Krishna. Believe that here is Krishna. Innocent child will believe. But our brain is so dull, we will inquire whether the deity is made of stone or brass or wood. Because we are not innocent. We are thinking that this deity is something made of brass. Even if it is brass, if brass is not God, brass is also God. Because Krishna says, Bhumi rapanalo vayu tangamano buddhi aparayam hitas binnami pratiti astana. Everything is Krishna. Without Krishna there is no existence. So why Krishna cannot appear as he likes? He can appear in brass, he can appear in stone, he can appear in wood, he can appear in jewel, he can appear in painting. Anyway, he can. That is all powerful. But we have to take it that here is Krishna. Don't take it that Krishna is separate from this deity and here we have got a brass form deity. No. Advaita yachyate anadi ananta rupam. Advaita. Here is multi-expansion, but they are all one. Similarly, he is represented in his name. Avinnatyat namanamina. When you are chanting the holy name of Krishna, don't think this is sound vibration and Krishna is different. No. Avinnatyat nama chintamani Krishna. As Krishna is Chintamani, similarly his holy name is also Chintamani. Nama Chintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha, Chaitanya, full consciousness, Nama Chintamani Krishna. If you associate with name, that you must know that Krishna is fully conscious of your service. You are addressing, Hey Krishna, Hey Radharani, kindly engage me in your service. Hare Krishna mantra means Hare Krishna, Hey Krishna, Hey Radharani, Hey energy, kindly engage me in your service. Ayi nanda tanuja patitang kinkarang maha bisami bhavamudo. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teaching. Oh my Lord, Nanda tanuja. Krishna becomes very glad when you associate his name, his activities with some devotee. He is not impersonal. Krishna has no name, but when he deals with his devotee, there is a name. Just like Krishna dealing with Nanda Maharaj. that Danda Maharaj's wooden slipper, Dasodamai asked the child, Krishna, you have seen the picture, can you bring the slipper of your father? Yes. Immediately took it on the head. You see, this is Krishna. Nanda Maharaj became very pleased. Oh, your son is very nice, he can bear such a load. So this is dealing. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is addressing Krishna. Oyi Nanda Tanuja. Oh Krishna, he is born out of the body of Nanda Maharaj. Just like the father is the body-giving person, seed-giving father. Similarly, Krishna, although he is the origin of everything, but still he is born by the seed of Nanda Maharaj. This is Krishna Lila. Kai Nanda Tanuja Paditang Kinkarang Mame Bhishame Bhavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu never addressed Krishna, oh the Almighty. This is impersonal. He says, Vai Nanda Tanuja, limited. Son of Nanda Maharaj. Son of Nanda Maharaj. So this is bhakti. He is unlimited. Just like Kunti Devi was surprised that when he thought that Krishna was afraid of Dasodamai, that slope, you know. So she was surprised that Krishna is so exalted and great that everyone is afraid of him, but he has become afraid of Dasodamai. So this can be enjoyed by the devotees, not the atheist class of men or non-devotees cannot understand. Therefore Krishna says, Bhaktavam Avijana, only the devotees. No have, others they have no admission in this kingdom to understand. If you want to understand Krishna, it is only through bhakti. Neither knowledge, nor yoga, nor karma, nor jnana, nothing. Nothing will help you. Simply a devotee. And how to become devotee? How easy it is? See here, the Prahlad, innocent child, simply offering his obeisances, and Krishna is also asking you, Manmana bhava mad bhakta, madjari man. If you sincerely do these 4 items, always think of Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. So this is thinking of Krishna, Manmana. And you can stick to this principle, Hare Krishna mantra, if you are unallied devotee. Without being unallied devotee, it is very difficult. It will be tiresome. But we shall practice. Abhyasa yoga yuktena. Immediately we cannot be first-class devotee. We cannot imitate Haridas Thakur, that is not possible. But minimum, Sankha Purvaka Namagana to be, we have to practice certain numerical strength we must maintain. And we have made it, therefore some of our so-called devotees, they criticize me that I am limited only 16 rounds. No, why 16 rounds? You can make 300 rounds, but minimum 16 rounds, because we are not accustomed to devote much time. We must be busy always. But sit down in one place and chant Hare Krishna mantra continuously, that is not possible for any conditioned soul, unless he is liberated. So don't try to imitate. My Guru Maharaja strictly forbid. Don't try to imitate big personalities like Haridas Thakur, Rupa Goswami. He used to say, Rupa Goswami ke mukh bhanchan. Rupa Goswami, because he used to put on a loin cloth, Takkatu namasi samandalapati saning sadatuchava bhuktva dina ganesha ko karunaya ko pinaka. So, it is no use imitating Rupa Goswami to imitate the dress, and then as soon as there is opportunity smoke bidi. Don't do this nonsense. This is no use, imitation. Anusaran, not anukaran. Anukaran is dangerous. Anusaran. Sadhu marganu gamanam. This is bhakti. We shall try to follow the footsteps of big devotees, sadhus. We cannot, we shall try to follow. Don't try to imitate. That is very dangerous. Some of our devotees, they left. There is no bhajan here. And asking me my blessing to find out another guru. So he wants my blessing for find out a guru. So this rascal Dham is no good. So best thing is that Mahajana Jena Gatatsa Pantha. Here is Mahajana. Prahlad Maharaj is one of the Mahajans. Out of the 12 Mahajans, Prahlad Maharaj is one of the Mahajans. Swayambhu Narada Sambhu Kapira Mano Prahlad Maharaj's name is there. Janaka Bhishma Bali Vaiyasaki Vayam. Prahlad Maharaj is Mahajan. So try to follow Prahlad Maharaj. Anusaran, sadhu marganugamanam. So what Prahlad Maharaj did? He was put into so many troubles by his father, and what did he do? He was simply thinking of Krishna. What can I do? My father is against. That is Manmana, Bhavaman Bhakta. And at last, when the father is killed, he is offering obeisance. So these 4 things, following the footsteps, sincere as an unallied devotee, Sarvapadi Vinimukta. Prahlad Maharaj never thought that I am son of Hiranyakashipu, never thought. He always used to think I am the servant of Narad. That is it. When he wanted to give him benediction, so he asked Nrsimhadev, kindly engage me in the service of your servant, Narada. By whom I have got this instruction. He never said, let me serve my father. No. Because he got instruction, he always Chakkudhana dila jai, janme pita se. He is father, no other father. Chakkudhana dila jai, janme pita se. What is the next line? Dibbagyan Didipakar. So he is the father. So we should always bear in mind, don't be upstart and lead this Krishna consciousness movement whimsically. Thank you very much.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th Canto, 9th Chapter, Text number 6, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on February 26, 1977, in Mayapur, India.
Sat Parasparsa Dhuta Akhila Asubha Sapadi Abhibhakta Paratma Darshana Tatpada Padmam Ridi Nirvika Dadho Hishatano Klinna Ridu Asudota. So Prahlad Maharaj Tat Parasparsa touch have the lotus palm of Nrisimhadev, the same palm where there is nails, Tavakara Kamaravari, Nakham Adhuta Sringam, the same palm with Nakha Adhuta, Dalita Hiranna Kosiputanu Bhingam, immediately with the nails only. The Lord did not require any weapon to kill this gigantic demon. Simply nails, Tavakara Kama. The example is very nice. Kamala means lotus flower. The Lord's palm is just like lotus flower. Therefore, in the lotus flower it is very soft, very pleasing, and how the nails can. Therefore, Adhuta, Tavakara Kamale, Adhuta, Nakham Adhuta Singha. It is not possible to grow some ferocious nails, piercing nails in the lotus flower. This is contradictory. Therefore, Jayadev says, Adhut. It is wonderful, it is astonishing. Therefore, Lord's power, exhibition of power and softness, they are all inconceivable. Srila Jiva Goswami has explained, unless you accept inconceivable power of the Supreme Lord, there is no understanding. In Achinta Shakti. Achinta means inconceivable. You cannot speculate how it is happening. How in the lotus flower there is so hard nails that immediately within a second it could kill a great demon like this. That's what it is, Achinta. We cannot consider. Achinta. And the Vedic instruction is Achinta khaduje bhava natastakina jujaye. Do not apply your poor logic in the matters which is inconceivable by you. There is no logic how lotus flower can grow. There is a mythology. Because they cannot conceive within their poor brain, they cannot accommodate how things happen like that. They say mythology. Not mythology. It is fact, but it is inconceivable by you or us. It is not possible. So that the same Karakamal was put on the head of Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Alhadadayini. Prahlad Maharaj was feeling how blissful this had. Not only feeling, but immediately all his material unhappiness, pangs disappeared. This is the process of transcendental touch. We can have the same facility in this age. It is not that Prahlad Maharaj became immediately jubilant by the touch of the lotus palm of the Lord. You can have the same benefit immediately if we become like Prahlad Maharaj. Then it is possible. Krishna is Advaita. So, in this age, Krishna is descended in his sound vibration form. Kali Yuge Nam Rupe Krishna Avata. This said, because this fallen men in this age, they have no qualification. Munda, everyone is bad. Nobody is qualified. They have no spiritual knowledge. Don't mind, in your Western country, they are very much puffed up with material knowledge. But they have no spiritual knowledge. Perhaps in the history, for the first time in the history, they are getting some information of spiritual knowledge. Otherwise, there was no spiritual knowledge. They do not know. That's a fact. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Bhumirapānalo vāyu thangamano buddhirīvaca vinnāme pratitiyastha. These materialistic persons, scientists, physicists, and other speculators, they are dealing with these elements, material, earth, water, fire, air, ether, up to mind, psychology, or little advanced, intelligence, but no more. They are giving in their university, colleges, educational institutions. They are concerned with these elements, material. They have no spiritual knowledge. Krishna says, we get information from the Bhagavad Gita, Aparayam, these 8 elements, they are inferior. Therefore, because they are dealing with this inferior nature only, their knowledge is inferior. This is a fact. It is not that I am accusing, no, they have no information. Big professor, they say, this body finish means panchattva prap. They do not know that there is another body, subtle body, mind, intelligence, ego. They do not know. They are thinking this earth, water, air, fire, ether, that much. This is finished, I see. Either you burn the body or bury the body, finished, everything finished, and where is other things? So they have no knowledge. So they have no knowledge even of the subtle body, earth, water, which carries the soul. And what they will know about the soul? So, Krishna gives information in the Bhagavad Gita, Aparayam, these elements, enough to mind, intelligence, ego, Bhinna, they are mind separated energy. Separated energy. And Aparayam, this is inferior. And there is another superior nature. Aparayam mitastu viddhimi prakritim para. Para means superior. Now, they may be asking, what is that? We know these elements only. What is that? Another superior energy. Jiva Mahava. Clearly said, that is living. And they are thinking that there is no other superior energy except these 8 material elements or 5 elements. Therefore they are in ignorance. It is for the first time they are getting some knowledge. Bhagavad Gita as it is, and from that they can know that there is another superior energy, which is Jiva Bhuta, the living entity which is moving the body, that is superior energy. So they have no information, neither there is an attempt to understand the superior energy in their universities or institutions. Therefore they are mura. They may be very much puffed up of their so-called knowledge, but according to Vedic knowledge, they are mura. And if one cannot understand the superior energy, prakriti, nature, then how one can understand God? That is not possible. Then again, dealings between God and the superior energy, that is bhakti. It is very difficult. Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschit jatati siddhaye. The siddhaye means to understand that superior element, that is siddhi. And after that, one can understand Krishna. It is very difficult, especially in this age. Mandas mandamatayo. Manda means they are not interested, or if they are little interested, they are very slow. They do not understand. This is the prime knowledge. First of all, we must know it. Athata Brahma Jigyasa, that superior knowledge. That is required. But everyone is neglected. There is no inquisitiveness in what is that thing which is moving this body. There is no inquiry. They think automatically by combination of this matter, they are still persisting on this point, and when you challenge, you take this chemical and prepare the living force, they will say, that I cannot do. If you cannot do, then why you are speaking like nonsense? That the combination of matter, of chemicals, gives the right. You take the chemicals. Our Dr. Swarup Damodar in the California University, one big professor came to lecture on chemical evolution, and he challenged immediately, if I give you the chemical, can you produce life? He said, that I cannot. So, this is their position. They cannot prove it, they cannot do it. Science means not only observation, but experiment also. That is complete. Otherwise theory. It is not science. So they have got different theories that anyone can put forward. That is not. But real fact is that Krishna is spiritual, is the supreme Nitya Nityanam, Chetana Chetananam. This is Vedic injunction. God is the supreme Nitya eternal and the supreme living being. In the dictionary also it is said, God means the supreme being. They could not understand supreme living being. But in the Vedas it is said, not only supreme being, but supreme living being. Nitya Nityanam, Chetana Chetananam, Eko jo bahunam vidadhati dhamam. That is the description of God. So, it is very difficult to understand even the spiritual substance and what to speak of God. The beginning of spiritual knowledge is to understand first of all what is spirit. They are taking the intelligence of mind and spirit. That is not spirit. Beyond that. Aparayam pitatsu vidhime paviteng parayam. So, this perfection, as Srila Maharaj had, immediately by touching the Supreme Personality, we can also have. There is possibility. And very easy, because we have fallen. Manda, very slow, very bad. Manda and Sumanda. And because we are bad, everyone has manufactured a fuel. Sumanda, mata means opinion. And what is that opinion? Not only manda, but sumanda, very, very bad. Sumanda mata. Manda, sumanda mata. Manda bhagya and all unfortunate or misthought. Why? When there is knowledge, they will not get. They will theorize. They are unfortunate. Ready knowledge, but they will theorize. It is like this, it is like that, it is like perhaps, maybe. This is like that. There is manda bhagya. Just like here is money, one will not take that money, he will work hard like hogs and dogs to earn money. So that means unfortunate. So manda, samanda madayu, manda bhagya. And because manda bhagya, there is upadduta, always disturbance. This was, that was, that was. Beginning whole history simply was. Why was? Why there is fight? There should not be any fight. Because everything is complete. Purnamidam. The world is full by with mercy of the Supreme Lord. Because it is the kingdom, this is also kingdom of God. But we have made it hell by unnecessarily fighting. My Guru Maharaj used to say that the world is full of everything. Only scarcity is Krishna consciousness. Only scarcity. Otherwise there is no scarcity. Everything is full. And if you take the instruction of Krishna, you will happy. Immediately. You can make the whole world happy. This instruction of Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, so perfect. It must be perfect because it is coming from Krishna. It is not the so-called scientist theory. No. Perfect instruction. And if we follow the instruction, if we practically utilize, then whole world, Vishwam Purnam Sukhayati. So, as Nrsimhadev touched the head of Prahlad Maharaj, immediately you can have the same facilities. What is that facility? How? Nrsimhadev is not here, Krishna is not here. No, he is here. What is that? Namarupe Kolikale Krishna Avatar. Krishna is present by his name. So, stick to the holy name of Krishna. You will get the same benefit as Prahlad Maharaj got by direct touch of the lotus palm of Nrsimhadev. There is no difference. Always think like that. That as soon as you are chanting Hare Krishna, you must know that you are touching Krishna with your tongue. And then you get the same benefit as Prahlad. Thank you.